Questions?
Tell us about your preparations for Southern Miss.
We just gonna prepare the same way. They got a lot of talent down there. Think they'd be a little better than they was last year. So we're approaching it just like any other game. Just steady, go out there and practice hard, and let everything else take care of itself.
Coach Mellon talked about the importance of this series existing, playing Southern Miss. What's your perception of this series against Southern Miss?
I think it's huge. You know, huge for the state, huge for our fans, just because it's an in-state rivalry. And I know those guys be ready to play just because we're in the same state. Probably played with a lot of those guys in high school, so I think the emotion is to be high. It's going to be a great environment, so those guys will be ready to play. So that's why it's so important that we prepare and be mentally ready to play.
What do you remember about last year's game against them?
Last year's games, I think our home field advantage kind of helped us out a little bit. Just the opening of the new stadium, the 100-year thing, and I think we came out in there attacking fast. But it's a different year this year. Not thinking about last year at all. Just to go out there and prepare, just like we're playing a new opponent, and prepare the best way we can so we can make sure that we can put ourselves in position to get a win.
Now, they seem to be a team, too, that's putting a lot into this game. They're really excited about you guys coming down there. How do you prepare for that part of it? I mean, the emotional part of it, knowing that they really want to knock off an SEC school.
I mean, we're just part of it. You playing in the SEC program, and they're in Conference USA, which probably considered a little smaller than SEC school. So we know it's a big time environment. We know what's at stake for those guys, and we know just the pride level just for our school and their school. So we know those guys want to play hard, but we feel like we're just going to play just as hard. So we're just going to go out there and prepare the same way we've been doing, and hopefully everything will take care of itself.
Manny talked about last week how guys are real anxious, leading up to the game, just wanting to play somebody else. But how do y'all stay focused this week and just kind of put that out of your mind?
It's kind of hard. You've been going against your teammates all camp about 2 or 3 weeks. So, just to go out there and tackle somebody else, just to play in a different environment, see something different is always in the back of your mind. But we know where we want to go in this season. We know what our goals are. So the ultimate goal is to stay focused on our opponent and make sure we do the things we need to do to get a win.
When you look at this secondary, it's kind of a group of older guys that have played a lot, and then some younger guys that hadn't played at all. How has that balance kind of worked out?
I think it balanced out perfect. Some of the older guys have played a lot of football, and our younger guys, even though they're young, I think they're real talented. I think this is probably the most talent we done had in the secondary since we've been here. We brought in some big time talent from high school, and some of the guys who will be redshirt freshmen this year, some big time talent. So I'm very confident in those guys, even if they haven't played. They lack of playing experience, their athletic ability to make up for it. And I'm very confident in them guys putting them guys on the field with me. So I think it balanced out real well.